Good evening and welcome to the Nebraska Panhandle Weather YouTube channel. I'm your meteorologist Taylor Stevens, and we're just here to talk about a snow event that's supposed to take place Tuesday and Wednesday within the area. And I'm just going to start you guys off with a model output. This is the global, it's called the global forecast. It's a wave-like solution. It's called the GFS for short. And this is what it's outputting for our area. So as you can see here in Morrill County, we have around 6 to 7 inches. This is just outside of Bridgeport. 3.1 inches in Sidney, a little under an inch in Scottsbluff, a little under an inch in Ogallala, and 2.8 up in Chadron. However, this does not take into account terrain very well, so it's kind of it's too big. The resolution's too big. So the model I really want to go look at, that's kind of caught my eye pretty well, is the NAM model. And this is the North American model. This model is only run for North America, and it's only for, I think, barely the continuous United States. The contiguous United States. The 48 states, the lower 48. And as you can see, there's a lot more snow. I do believe that this is kind of a wildcat. Like, it does take in topography a little bit better as the resolution's a lot higher. But there's a lot of snow near I-80, enough to shut it down pretty easily. So 10.2 inches in Sidney, 21.6 inches of snow in Ogallala. That is a lot. And even still, 3.2 up in Chadron. That is enough to drive you nuts. And this is from a new website. The map's from a new website called Pivotal Weather, as you guys can see. And that, yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, to be honest. So I had to go start looking elsewhere for answers, like, to prove why this was happening. And we have a massive cut off low. We're actually gonna go to where's the continuous United States, there, national, and we have a massive cutoff low. And the thing is, with a cutoff low, they typically don't move very fast, so then the snow totals begin to make sense. So as you can see, we'll start off, I believe we're looking at Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning. Sorry, this map is taking so long to load. I love the colors on the map. It looks really nice. So the trough becomes neutral, and it's going to begin to move to the northeast, nearly the same path as the last trough that we had. It's such a deep trough that it cuts off in the lower levels. And what that means is, these are isobars, and you're actually seeing full circular isobars here, and that's just south of the Panhandle. Again, where the last trough was, where we were supposed to get a lot of snow. It ended up melting before it hit the ground. So with all that being said, it's a little bit colder. The winds are coming in. They're strong out of the northeast. Apologize, my phone's going off. But one of the more interesting things is just how long it takes to move out. So we're gonna jump ahead 6 hours here, and you're gonna see it moved 100 miles at most, where the last one went from here to there in 100 miles. So again, with it moving a little bit slower, the precip's just not gonna. It's gonna continue falling. We're talking 24 hours of snow. I mean, it's not going to be 24 hours of snow for everybody, but in the area, 24 hours of snow, which is a lot. So right now you have composite reflectivity. Oh, excuse me. And you can kind of see just, it's not very strong. Snow doesn't have high reflectivity. Rain does, that you're getting up here, but this is just all snow. And more snow as the map loads. It just doesn't move. So we'll even jump back a little bit farther. We'll jump back to the beginning. So if you're on the western side of the Panhandle, this is where your initial snow is going to show up. This is 9Z Tuesday, so 2 o'clock in the morning, I believe. Yes, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning for you guys. So again, you guys, western side of the Panhandle, you're probably not going to see all that snow that we're talking about. Then it starts to move off to the central and eastern part where you're starting to get this snow band that I couldn't believe. The NAM is forecasting a snow band, but the GFS doesn't have the same precipitation. But we can go look at 3-hour accumulated rain and just kind of see where it's falling. Apologize. Keeps switching on me. There we go. Okay. And so we get out to hour 60. This is for Tuesday late night. And you can kind of see that it's setting up where all the snow is again. So Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday morning, we're looking at snow, at least for the western side, probably for the central side as well. And then into Tuesday afternoon and into Wednesday, or even into Wednesday morning, we're looking at snow for the rest of the area because the trough's just not moving very fast. And I don't know how much to take into this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is really tough on me because depending on which one verifies in the next couple days, because we're gonna wait till tomorrow to see where the trough is off the Pacific, where it is right now. It's kind of hard to say which model is going to be right, which one's going to come in, but we can go look tomorrow at it a little bit more in depth and just see where the trough has moved to, which model is doing better with it, and then we can also go look at just the local weather. So one thing that I can do right now for you guys is I can go look at the local or the real-time weather to see which model's obviously doing better. But the thing is, this trough is so dynamic that it's really hard to justify the weather that we had today and the weather that we're going to have tomorrow, the nice 60-degree weather, light winds, with what this trough's going to do. So as of right now, I mean, the weather's really nice in the area. I mean, we're just getting to freezing areas, or we're just getting around freezing for most of the area. We'll probably drop down to below freezing, but we're gonna have nice weather again tomorrow. I am gonna go look at some of the major towns. So those towns that I can actually pull up on this map are Chadron, Scottsbluff, Sydney, and Alliance. Those are the only 4 towns that I can do it for, and I apologize for that. I wish I could do more with it, but it's what I have to work with right now. So as you can see, I'm going to refresh this. This is Alliance. This is everything Alliance has to offer, and the National Weather Service is forecasting your area for around an inch. And that starts Tuesday morning into Tuesday night. So probably around 12-15 hours. The other models are kind of going crazy with it. With regards to what the National Weather Service is saying. So we have the NAM models, the 0Z NAMs that are kind of giving you guys around 5 inches, which is expected. We also have models giving around 11 to 15 inches of snow, which is a lot. So just kind of keep that in mind, that we're still waiting for everything to kind of come together. So let's go look at Scottsbluff real quick. And then we'll go look at Chadron and Sydney. Probably should have gone to Sydney next, but Scottsbluff's a little bit more easy, or a little bit easier. Everything is kind of around the same for them. You guys are looking at you guys are looking for snow around 1 to 4 inches at most. As of right now, that can change here in the next 24 hours very easily. So let's go look at Chadron real quick, because they had a little bit of difference in their snow, but National Weather Service is forecasting around an inch again. Models are giving you guys around 3 to nearly 9 inches, so 3 to 8 inches. again, NAM is giving a lot more snow, a lot more power to this trough than the GFS is, and we're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see which one's working. And it might come into Monday night before I'm even able to tell you guys. You guys are going to get this much snow, and you guys are going to get this much snow. So we will be on that. And I'll be watching this all day tomorrow, all day Monday. You guys can send me your questions. I'll try and answer them as quickly as possible. So let's go look at Sydney real quick. And I spelled it wrong. I apologize. And Sydney is looking at 2 inches from the National Weather Service, a little over 2 inches, and they're actually looking at multiple snow bands coming through the area. So, and yeah, it's off the charts, guys. It's I said it in a Facebook post earlier. It's a lot. I'm a little worrisome telling you guys that you're gonna get this much snow or this much snow, but looks like. I know I was going to answer this question earlier. Looks like with the NAM is doing a little bit better with the topography of the area, while the GFS really is too widespread to understand that there's a small little, say, a mountain ridge or the Wildcat Hills or the Monument area to understand that. And that even goes into the ridges that the ridges and mountainous area that you have in Chadron. So with all that being said, let's go look at temperatures. We'll bring up Pivotal Weather again because that Pivotal Weather does have a really nice website, and I'm really gonna start using it a lot more. So we can start looking into temperatures a little bit more. Let's go look at surface. Not sure what is going on with that, but so this is just winds. One of the things that is a little worrisome with this is how strong the winds are. 20-25 knot winds out of the north, so 25 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds, gusts up to, I believe, 40 to 45 is what I was reading earlier. Even higher than that now, so nearly 50 miles an hour for gusts. So if you do get snow in your area, and if the NAM verifies, because that's the one that's kind of out there a little bit, the GFS verifies, you're still gonna have it's still gonna be really windy, probably quite a bit of snow on the ground, and a chance for blizzard conditions if you guys do have snow. So as of right now, the temperatures are going to stay right around freezing. That is Tuesday morning. Just drop down to a little bit farther, so a little bit colder. You guys can kind of see that rain snow line, and then as it kind of moves, as this cold air dome kind of moves out, you can kind of see where most of the snow is falling. So one thing that NAM does really well with is if it's snowing there, it's going to assume it's colder. So you can kind of see this cold air bubble moving off. Got a nice, looks like nearly a cold front, but it's not, because the cold front is going to be out here. So this is kind of just cold air sweeping in from the south, or from the north, I apologize. But again, that's kind of an outlier there, I would say, with the 33. But it's going to get cold. There's going to be snow on the ground. We can go look here, go look at composite reflectivity with the NAM, and kind of just get, again, another understanding for it. Here's your initial snow for out in the west, west of the Panhandle, western part of the Panhandle. That kind of dissipates, and then this nice banding starts to set up here as we move into early Tuesday. And this could show up as early as Monday night for you guys. So just kind of be aware that tomorrow you should probably look into seeing how the weather's going to be. It's going to be cold, probably starting Monday later. Actually, we can go look into that. I have the ability to do that. So this is Monday night. We'll look at the temperatures, and you guys are actually gonna be really nice. 53 in Scottsbluff, 49 in Sydney, 54 in Alliance, 51 in Shatter, and 56 in Ogallala. Kind of have this little cold patch here, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. And then you're gonna start cooling off. Here's all your cold air moving into the area. Early Tuesday, and you can start to see probably where the snow is falling in these two areas. And then, yeah. So, with all that being said, I'm going to do a live stream discussion or another video tomorrow morning just to kind of go over a little, or tomorrow night, I apologize, I work tomorrow morning. Just to kind of go over a little bit more. And this could turn into a big event that we had last year where we had 2 feet of snow in some of the area for a week. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully this doesn't become too much of a massive weather event, that this doesn't hinder travel too much or hinder, I mean, shoot, today is November 14th. We're getting really close to Thanksgiving, so hopefully this doesn't stick around until then. But with all that being said, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I'll give you guys a little bit more insight. This has me worried. I'm going to be honest. As a meteorologist, this is a really tough forecast. Has me worried, and we'll see what comes out of it. So, enjoy the weather, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching the YouTube video. Make sure you drop it a like down below, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel for further updates. Also, go like the Facebook page and the Twitter page, as communication on all social media is key for this webpage to actually work. Also, be on the lookout. The webpage is going to launch December 1st, so all of the stuff that you guys are seeing on the Facebook page, the Twitter page, and the YouTube page will all be thrown together on that page. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the weather.